Hi, it's Karen from the North Suburban YMCA, and let's do core and functional strength together. You'll want some decent music that you like. You'll want some decent shoes that will keep you secure. You'll want a mat, an assortment of weights, whether it be dumbbells or soup cans or something like that, and some water to drink in case you get hot. We're going to start by warming up with your chest up, your shoulders down, and your belly tight. Let's do some marching in place and move those arms. Get the blood flowing. Get the muscles moving, get the joints warmed up. Let's take those arms in and out. Chest up, shoulders down, belly tight. Pick some weights that work for you. My smaller soup cans are about 2/3 of a pound. My larger soup cans are a pound. And then I have 2-pound dumbbells, 3-pound dumbbells, 5-pound dumbbells, and so on up the line. I'm going to be going light today because I am currently injured. I have a fractured rib that's about a week into the fracture, feeling better, but I want to make sure I be safe and I do things that don't hurt it. Let's bring those arms up now. Reach up to the ceiling. I apologize that you can't see my hands at the top. Chest up, shoulders down, belly tight. Now arms out to the sides. We're warming up, getting the blood flowing, moving the joints, moving the muscles. You go at a pace that works for you. If your music has you moving at a different pace, do that. You can go faster, you can go slower. What I want you to think about with regards to me is having your chest up, your shoulders stay down, and your belly tight. Your core is engaged the whole time. You don't have to be in sync. Swing my arms a little bit now. Make everything a core exercise, so everything you do, bring that belly button to your spine. Bring your feet a little wider and give it a little reach in front. So you can do things more intensely. I am not going to be punching hard in my warm-up. I don't want to re-injure anything. But if you want to give it more of a punch, by all means, feel free. I'm going to get a little reach now. Bend those knees a little more. Shoulders stay down, chest stays up, core stays engaged, tush goes back. Breathe. Good. You reach as far as you comfortably can. Start stretching out that upper back. I'll reach as far as I comfortably can. We're going to change the legs and arms. A little butt kick, stretching out the quads, moving those hamstrings a bit more. So this is not a cardio class, this is a strength class. We're just warming up with a little bit of cardio to get that blood flowing. The legs are bending, that middle joint, the elbows and the knees. Try to kick your tush. Try to touch your shoulders and your thighs. As you go up, touch the shoulders. As you go down, touch the thighs with your hands. All right, we're going to change it again. We're going to lift those knees up in front. Remember to keep your chest up and your shoulders down. And let's reach those arms out. Lift, 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 lift. When you lift that leg, I want your back to stay straight. You're not rounding that back in order to get that leg up. I also don't want you to lean back. You're just lifting. Shoulders stay down. All right, now let's reach out in front. Stretch that hamstring a little bit. Pull your toe up. Chest is up. Shoulders are down. Belly is tight. Good. Now I want you to point the toes, point the fingers, push the shoulders down. Really accentuate that shoulder down. All right, we'll move back. Breathe. If I move back, my mat always moves around. I got a smaller mat because the bigger one kept bumping into the door. So if you've been doing classes with me all along, you'll see this is a smaller mat. Same material. It's not a yoga mat because those are sticky. It's a little bit slicker than that. If you're interested in getting one, they have them at Harbor Freight. It's a work mat. It's less than $7. So a pretty good deal. All right. Hope you feel warmed up. Bring your hands on your thighs. Bring your thighs wide. Round your back. And then come on up. So you're going to come down. Stick your tush back, flat back. Round the back. Come up. One more time. Tush back, flat back. Round that back. Come on up. All right. We are going to start with just a nice steady squat. So we're going to do that for about a minute. We don't need any weights for this one. We're sort of finishing our warm-up and giving ourselves a little squat. So feet are going to be hip width apart. Think of the four corners on the bottoms of your feet, evenly distributing your weight so your knees stay pointing straight ahead. And you're going to come down and up. Join me when you're ready, just down and up. Torso tall, shoulders down, tush goes back, knees stay behind the toes. As you go down, you can reach your arms up. You don't have to. I want you to do what is most comfortable for you. Feet hip width apart, knees pointing straight ahead. Breathe. Go at a pace that works for you. If I'm going too fast, slow down. We are not looking for speed with any of these exercises. So I'm going to slow it down a bit too. Chest is up, shoulders are down. You can just do this to fatigue. How many is fatigue? Fatigue is as many as you can do with good form. So if your legs start to get too tired and you can't do anymore, stop. If your knees start to hurt, stop. That means your form has changed. Minute 1 is over. We're going to go into minute 2. 2 minutes. If you start to feel yourself rounding your back or your shoulders start to ache, you're losing your form, you're losing your ability to do it safely and comfortably, so you're done. You can take a break whenever you need to. You can stop for a while and join us again. Breathe. Tush goes back, chest is up, shoulders are down, that tush goes back. Breathe. I'm tucking my shirt in. Now I remember why. Eyes up, torso tall, grabs me around the waist, which is not so comfortable. Breathe. You're looking good. Just as many as you can. All right, we are done. Moving along. We're going to get down on the floor and do a plank or a bridge. So for me, it's going to be a bridge today. If you want to plank, you go right ahead. Planking would be on your front with your elbows down, and you can plank to your knees or to your feet. Again, that's not for me today. I'm going to roll on my back gingerly, and I'm going to do a bridge. But if you can plank, by all means plank. I'm lying flat on my back in my bridge. Everybody pull your shoulders down. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, whether you're face down in a plank or face up in a bridge. Bridgers, your feet are hip width apart and about a foot from your buttocks. Pull your shoulders down. Tighten your belly, buttocks, and thighs, everybody. And push your hips up off the mat. So your neck is relaxed. Your glutes are tight. Your abs are tight. Your thighs are tight. Whether you're planking or bridging. If you are planking, if you've got to have those hips a little higher, that's okay. I'd love for you to be perfectly flat, but that's not always the case for everyone. If your back starts to drop down and get tired, come to the floor, take a break, and then go back up again. You can plank to your elbows or you can plank to your hands. When bridging, think about pushing through your heels. Make sure you have your glutes tight, your abs tight, and your thighs tight. Grab my sheet. From this, we're going to go to the rear plank. Shoulders are down. Tighten your glutes, tighten your abs, tighten your thighs. So my fracture is in the front. This doesn't hurt me at all. So this I can do. Come on down. All right, rear plank. I can also do a rear plank, I've discovered. If you can't do a rear plank, you can do another bridge. And if you're doing another bridge, because the rear plank isn't for you, this time I'd like you to go up and down. Otherwise, we'll do a rear plank to our hands or our elbows. Anterior fracture hurts to try and get up and down. So it's a little more challenging. Okay, I'm going to be on my hands. You can also do this down on your elbows, whatever's most comfortable for you. I want you to pull your shoulders down, squeeze your shoulders together. Again, tighten your belly, buttocks, and thighs. Ready, get set. You're going to push your hips up off that mat. If you're bridging, you'll go up and down. If you're planking, I want you to make sure you have soft elbows. If you're up on your hands, if you're on your elbows, just push those hips as high as you can. Take breaks when you need them. Squeeze your glutes. If you find this to be easy, you could add leg raises. I'm not going to do that today. That gets a little bit too much of the anterior part of my rib cage engaged. Not for me, but it might be for you, and that's good. You must listen to your body, not mine. Push the hips up, squeeze the glutes, tighten the thighs, pull the shoulders down, squeeze your shoulder blades together. After this, we'll be doing side planks or side leg raises. You get to pick. Shoulders are down. Neck is relaxed. Squeeze those glutes. How high can you get your hips? Good. You can have your feet neutral. You can point your toes, or you could flex your feet. Whatever's comfortable for you. Your neck is neutral. And we are done. Good job. All right, let's lie down on our side. Options for this one would be a side plank, which would be where you would push up to your knee or to your feet. Or you could do side leg raises, where you lie on your side and do either a single leg raise, a clam, or a two-leg raise. Two-leg raise isn't right for me, so I'm not going to do that today. I can actually do a side plank on this side, and so I will, because that will feel good, and I'm noticing if I strengthen these muscles back up, it holds that rib in place. Okay, shoulders are down. Stack your shoulders, hips, knees, and ankles. Tighten your belly, buttocks, and thighs. You can start with one thing and switch to another if you need to. That's great. Ready, get set, go. So your belly, buttocks, and thighs are tight, and you're going to push those hips up. Belly button to your spine. Glutes are engaged. Thighs are engaged. Push your chest up. You can use your arms as a kickstand as long as you don't lean forward. For me, this is a good position. You could also bring your arm up. That's another option. Plenty of options. You could add a leg raise. I'm not going to do that today. Chest up, shoulders down, belly tight. Belly tight, belly tight, belly tight. Glutes tight, thighs tight. And we are halfway through our minute. Breathe. Squeeze the glutes. Push the chest up. Good. You are strong. You are capable. You can do this. Take breaks when you need them, though. You don't need to be a hero. I may not be able to plank on the other side. I'm not going to try to be a hero. Breathe. Keep your chest up and your shoulders down. Your core engaged, your glutes engaged, your thighs engaged. Done. All right, let's pop over to the other side. Here we go. So, you can do the same thing over here, or you can change it to something else. We'll see when I get down there what I can do. Nope, that's going to be a no for me, so I'm going to lie down on this side. So you can do a single leg raise, clam, or you can do a double leg raise. I'll do the double leg raise because I can. We'll see how that feels. You choose what's best for you. For chest up, stack your shoulders, hips, knees, and ankles. Tighten your belly, buttocks, and thighs. Ready, get set, go. So you do what's best for you. Push your chest up, pull your shoulders down, get your body as straight as you can this way. Challenge you and do what's best for you. You can use arms a kickstand, you can put your hand on your hip. The two leg raises, you're using more of your core. I worked this side when I was on my elbow over there. A little bit of work there. Stack those shoulders one on top of the other. What you're doing. If you've got your head down on your arm, if you're planking, try to push up from your ribs, from your legs. Try to relax that neck even if you're planking. And we are done. All right, we're going to do bird dog next, so we're going to be getting up. for you than me today, probably. Okay. And what you're going to do is you're going to take one leg, put it in front of you, or in front of you. One arm, put it in front of you. The other leg goes back. So you're going to do opposite arm and leg, reaching in front and behind. And I want you to try to go slowly. Try to keep your hips level the whole time. Ready? Let's go. Look straight down the whole time. Belly button to your spine. Now I watch me be. I had an alarm set for 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock in the morning here. Breathe, shoulders down. Shoulders stay below your ears. Don't let them ride up. Push your belly button to your spine. Keep those hips as level as you can. Quickly or as slowly as you need to work. Know or can see, for me it's got to be slowly today. Alrighty. One more so I'm even. We are done. You get to stand back up. So come on up with me to standing. And we're going to do a bicep curl with a mini lunge. So what you're going to be doing is you're going to have one foot in front, one foot behind in a mini lunge position. Go up, Ray. Mini lunge position, and you're going to go down and up into mini lunges. 30 seconds. Actually, what we're going to do is alternate bicep curls. And then we're going to, after 30 seconds, we'll switch the leg and alternate bicep curls. If you want to do 2 at once, you certainly can. I'm going to go with sort of a middle weight for me right now. If it feels too light, I'll go heavier. If it feels too heavy, I'll go lighter. Chest up, shoulders down, belly tight. One foot in front of the other. Notice my hips are lined up, my feet are lined up. And it's just a mini lunge. I'm not going to the floor. And so you can do one arm at a time, or you can do 2 arms at a time. I'm actually going to do 2 arms at a time because it feels better on my rib to not be shifting. But you choose. You can do 1 arm at a time or 2. All right, enough talk, Karen. Let's go. Ready? Get set. Go mini lunges. Chest up, shoulders down, belly tight. So remember, you can do 1 arm at a time. Your chest is up. Your shoulders are down. Your belly is tight. Got 7 more seconds. You're going to switch your leg that's back. All right, switch your leg that's back. And here we go. Right into the other leg. Mini lunges. Elbows are locked by your sides. You're using your core for leverage, not your chest, not your neck. You're not moving those arms. They are locked at your sides the whole time. Even with your mini lunges, the arms don't move. Chest up, shoulders down, core engage. Whoa. All right, good work. Okay, next, we're going to be doing a 1-arm row, balancing on one leg. So your other hand is going to go on your thigh. I'll do it this way first. So, hand with the dumbbell, that leg's going up. Go a little heavier for this guy. Okay. And you're going to be squeezing and pulling with your back muscles. Your hand's going to be on your thigh. You're going to hold the leg up. The hand's not on it. If that doesn't feel good to you, put your leg down. You don't have to hold it up. You choose. It's a little more core on the back side if you have it up, but you don't have to. If you balance, you put it down, etc. All right, ready? Get set. Go. Squeeze and pull. Belly button is to your spine. Hand can be on your thigh. I'm actually going to put my hand on the wall. I don't use my rib area as much. This is a better core exercise because you use more of your core to help you balance. But for me today, much. Squeeze and pull. Back as flat as you can hold it. Working on balance and working on those upper back muscles. You're going to squeeze your shoulder blades together using your rhomboids, your lats primarily, to pull that dumbbell up the rest of the way. Squeeze and a pull. All right, my leg is getting tired, so I'm going to put it down and squeeze and pull for the next 6 seconds with my back as flat as I can hold it, squeezing and pulling. All right, other side. I'm going to turn around. I've got my handy dandy wall to hold on to again, or I can hold on to my thigh. Back is going to be flat. You're going to let that arm hang down. Ready? Get set. Go. Squeeze and pull. Squeeze and pull. Squeeze the shoulder blade together and then pull that arm up. Squeeze and pull. Remember, you can have your hand on your thigh. It's more of a challenge, or you can hold on to a wall next to you or a bureau in front of you. Whatever works for you. The wall's better today. Hold your back as flat as you can. Squeeze your shoulder blade together and then pull that arm up. Make sure to keep this shoulder away from the ear. Push your shoulder down towards your hips. Squeeze and pull. Squeeze your shoulder blade together, then pull up. Squeeze and pull. Keep your shoulder down away from your ear. Remember, when you get tired, you can put that leg down and finish up. Squeeze and pull. Breathe, and we are done. Good job. Okay. Next on the agenda is going to be a single arm kickback. We're actually going to alternate arms. So I am going with a lighter weight. This one, you're going to be here. This time I want you to be in a semi-squat position. Your elbows in line with or above your body if your shoulders allow that. But keep your shoulders pulled down away from your ears. Big distance between here and here. Don't bring them up this way. Keep them down. All right, ready? Get set. Join me. Elbows are back. Bending and straightening. You don't have to bend all the way up to your shoulders. Using the triceps. So really you just go down to neutral. Straighten back up. Your back is flat. Your tailbone is in the air. The lower you go, the more you work those triceps. You challenge you, and you do what's best for you. If you want to do one arm at a time, by all means do that. I think I had said one arm at a time, and I went ahead and did 2 arms at a time. But you can certainly do 1 arm at a time. 2 arms at a time feels better for me today. My plan had been single, but for me this feels better. So you choose what's best for you. If single arm is better, please, by all means, do that. If double arm is better, then do that. Next semi-squat position. Tailbone is in the air, shoulders are down. Breathe. And we are done. Good job. Okay, next on the agenda is going to be a 1-arm dumbbell shoulder press, alternating. So let's go back into that semi-squat position. We're here. We're going to send 1 arm up to the ceiling, back up as far as I can so you can maybe see my hand. Look at that. You can. At the top, my tush is back. My shoulders are down. My belly is tight. Bending those knees with that tush back. Alrighty? Let's go. Let's do it together. 1 arm at a time. Up and down. Up and down. Core is tight. Breathing. You don't even have to have dumbbells. You can just work on range of motion. If this is easy for you, maybe next time try a little heavier. Shoulders are down, chest is up, belly is tight. Good. You are strong and capable. Make sure your tush is back. Make sure your wrists are strong. Make sure you're not using your neck. Even with that tush back, though, you can have that belly button to your spine. doing great. You are capable. You are strong. You are done. All right, next on the agenda. Okay, we're going to do a deadlift next. So a deadlift is going to work the back of your thighs as well as your glutes. You're going to hold your dumbbells down along your thighs, and they're going to slide down and up your legs. The key here is to squeeze your shoulder blades together and keep them engaged the whole time, so that as you lean down, you only lean down from this joint, not all of these joints. You're not bending your spine at all. The shoulder blades squeezed together will help you to keep that. Then you rise back up, driving through your heels. So let's try it together once. You're going to go down as far as you comfortably can so that your back stays flat. I don't want you rounded at all. Keep it flat. Then you drive back up through those heels. All right, let's go. Back is flat. Come on down. Drive up through the heels. Your knees can bend or they can stay straight depending on your body. You might be able to do this with straight legs. You might need to have bent legs like me. Slide those weights down the front of your thighs. Drive back up through your heels. Keep your spine neutral. So from your hips to the crown of your head, nothing there moves. You're basically looking sort of straight ahead the whole time. You don't look up as you go down. I occasionally look to the side to see how you're doing. I hope you've got good form, keeping that back as flat as you can, driving through those heels. If you're fatigued in the low back or in the shoulders or in the neck, stop. If this hurts anything, stop. And guess what? We all get to stop because we've done our minute. Well done. All right, next on the agenda, we get to get down on the floor. We're going to do a lat pullover next. So bring your weights with you. Move my mat over a bit so that you can see all of me. All right. So on your floor, on your back, with your dumbbells. All righty. We'll gingerly get down on the floor. Okay, you're going to lie on your back with your dumbbells in your hands. All righty. Your chin will be tucked in. Your shoulders will be down. Your arms are going to be straight up over your head. So join me when you're ready. Okay, your arms are straight up over your head. You've got a little bend in your elbows, and then you're going to move that shoulder joint. Bring those arms down towards the floor. Switch away from my bureau, and then come back up. So the shoulder joint is the joint that's moving. Scoot a little more, and then back up. The muscles you want tight are here, not here. These are loose. These are tight. You can have your feet flat and your knees up. You can have your legs out straight, or you can have your knees up and your legs up. That's normally good for me, but that hurts my rib today, so I'm going to be here. Push your belly button to your spine. You can have a neutral spine, meaning it doesn't have to be pushed to the floor, but push your belly button into your spine. All right, your chin is tucked in. Your shoulders are pulled down away from your ears. Remember that little bend in the elbow? And the shoulder joint is the joint that's moving. Let's do it together. Arms come over the head and then back up. You're pulling with the muscles on the back of your shoulder blades. Pushing the muscles of your belly button down to your spine. Your chin is tucked in. Your neck and shoulders are relaxed. Breathe. I like to breathe out as my weights go up. But honestly, as long as you're breathing, I'm happy. Those muscles on the back of your shoulder blades. If you get fatigued, this isn't a great one to do one arm at a time because it's hard to not get your neck and shoulders involved. So if you get fatigued, you get to just stop. Otherwise, a couple more. Chin is tucked in. And we are done. Good job. Okay, next on the agenda. Let's stop that from beeping. Next on the agenda is single leg bridge. So I'm going to put my dumbbells down. You could put a dumbbell or two on your hips. You're going to take one ankle, put it on the other thigh. You're going to squeeze your glutes and your abdomen, and you're going to push your hips up and down. Join me when you're ready. It's going to look like this, up and down. Squeeze both glutes so that the glute of the leg that's up is also working, and so that hip does not drop down. Try to keep it level. Shoulder blades are pulled down from your ears and squeezed together. You can have your hands wherever you'd like. Again, you can put a weight on your hips or 2 weights on your hips and push up and down. Chin is tucked in. Neck and shoulders are relaxed. That's a little too much for my rib, so I'm going to do it without any weight. So you know how I always preach, listen to your body? Here I'm trying to do the same thing. Listening to my body. Bring my hips up and down. Again, you can have your hands wherever you'd like. Those glutes for 10 more seconds, up and down. And we're going to do the other leg next. You probably guessed that. Breathe. Alrighty, let's switch legs. You're going to put that top leg down. Kind of reset. Pull your shoulder blades together. Pull your shoulders down from your ears. Make sure your chin is tucked in. Put your ankle on your thigh. Make sure the foot that's on the ground is not in the middle, but pretty much in line with your hip. All right, ready? Let's hit it again. Up and down. Here we go. Both glutes. Breathe. Make sure those shoulders stay down. Remember, you could have weights on here if you'd like. That's fine. You must hold on to them, though, if you put weights on your hips. I do not want them rolling down into your face. My students in class know that's a big no-no to let go of those weights. I don't think they could roll into your face, but why take the risk? Squeeze both glutes. Try to keep your hips level. Shoulders are down. Chin is tucked in. Abdomen is tight. Breathing. You need to reset your shoulders. By all means do. Push through the heel of the foot that's on the ground. Squeeze both glutes, and we are done. If you'd like, you could add a little hug your knees to your chest in here, stretching out that low back and those glutes a little bit. All right, next on the agenda is the chest fly. So we're going to be here. Your palms are going to face each other. You're going to open and close. You've got a little bit of a bend in your elbow. Notice my elbow is going towards the floor, not my dumbbell. I mean, yes, my dumbbell is going towards the floor, but I'm not going to extend it out so that it touches the floor. That's too much pressure on your rotator cuff. Chin is tucked in, shoulders are down. Up and down with those arms, up and down. Belly button to your spine. Remember, you can have your knees up or your legs out straight or your knees up and your feet up. This is what's comfortable for me today. You choose what's comfortable for you. Make sure your belly button is pushed to your spine. That doesn't mean you have to flatten your back to the mat, but it does mean that if you're going to get some extra leverage, you're going to get it from your abdomen and hopefully not from your neck. Opening and closing the chest. As with all of these, if this weight is too light for you, maybe next time try to find something a little heavier. I found soup cans that weigh a pound. You might be able to find a jar of something that weighs a bit more. When we're at the Y, I talk about building strength. You may not have those kinds of weights at home, and that's okay. If you can maintain what you've got, that's great. All right, we are done with that one. Now we're going to do tricep extensions in a bridge. So you're going to push up into a bridge, pull your shoulders down, squeeze your shoulder blades together, get those hips up off the mat. Squeeze your glutes, you're going to hold yourself there. Then you're going to straighten those arms up in the air, and this time you're going to bend and straighten at the elbow. Remember when we did the lat pullover? The elbow stayed stationary, we moved the shoulder joint. Now the shoulder's going to stay stationary, and we're going to move the elbow joint. So arms are straight up in the air, and then you're going to bend and straighten at the elbow. Your chin is tucked in, your neck is relaxed. Push those hips up as high as you comfortably can. Squeeze those glutes. This is sort of a twofer. Your neck is relaxed, your chin is tucked in. Bend and straighten those arms. bet you're looking good. If I could see you, I'd be able to tell you that. Keep your neck out of it. Bend and straighten those arms. This is one that if you start to get tired, you could do one arm at a time, or you could be done. If you picked weights that are heavy enough that you can't do a full minute of this, congratulations. It means you picked weights that are heavy enough to challenge you. Alrighty, come on down. Let's see what's next. Let's see. Oh, we get to roll over and do a clam. Even if you did a clam earlier, you get to do a clam with us again. So, you're going to lie on your side, and you're going to have your knees slightly in front of you. Okay, I think you can see everything now. All right, knees are slightly in front of you. You're going to stack your shoulders, your hips, your knees, and your ankles, and you're going to tighten your belly, buttocks, and thighs. Then what you're going to do is you're going to open and close at the hip for a clam exercise. You can take your top hand, and put it on your buttock right behind your hip bone, and you can feel that muscle working. It's not a big muscle, so join me when you're ready. We'll start our watch. We'll do it for a minute, unless you fatigue, in which case you need to stop. Notes over here. All right, neck is relaxed, opening and closing. If you find this to be easy, then you can take your top leg and take that foot off of the bottom foot and open and close like that. You're using these muscles right here. It's not even muscles, it's a little muscle. Of course you have other supporting muscles, but we're opening and closing that hip using your medial glute. Most Americans have weak medial glutes. They're stretched out all the time. They don't get used in forward walking. People who have strong medial glutes are ballerinas, and a lot of football players have strong medial glutes, a lot of lateral motions. Good job. 3, 2, 1. Alrighty, let's flip over to the other side. That's the hardest part for me. Gingerly, flip over to the other side. Okay. You're going to lie on your side. You're going to stack your shoulders, hips, knees, and ankles. You're going to tighten your belly, buttocks, and thighs. Lift your knees slightly in front and everything back. Put your hands behind your hip bone and open and close. Join me when you're ready. Hold the shoulders down away from your ears. Relax your neck. And breathe. Open and close. You don't have to open too high. Remember, you're just using these muscles here. Again, if you find that to be easy, lift that top leg and open and close. We're not lifting and lowering the top leg. We're just lifting the foot off of the other foot. Still an open and close. It's more of a rotation than a lift. You get those muscles right behind your hip bone. If you can't feel them, but you feel like you're doing what I'm doing, I guarantee you can do them. Your neck is relaxed. Let your head rest down. You can close your eyes. You can open your eyes. Open and close. Open and close. If you're fatiguing in here, terrific. If the weight that's challenging for you, stop. Meaning, if you're feeling fatigued, you're done. And guess what? We're all done. All right. Next on the agenda is we're going to do a side-lying two-leg raise. Reach over a bit. I have room. Okay, so you're going to be using your abdomen up here as well as your legs. Stack your shoulders to the ankle. If this hurts your hips, go back slightly. That's how hard your stomach is that you're lying on. Shoulders are down, chin is tucked in, neck is relaxed, but your belly, buttocks, and thighs are tight. Remember your stack. All right, here's what we're going to do. On this side, I may not be able to jump on the other side. We'll see. Shoulders are down. What you're using primarily, but of course these are also working. Belly button to your spine. Shoulders are down. If you need to lean back a little, by all means do. Don't tighten up in here. Put your kickstand for balance. But I don't want you to be grabbing. Shoulders are down. Think about the muscles I want you to use. You might feel that medial glute because we just used it. That's okay. That's actually a good thing. It means you're engaging it. Neck is relaxed. Don't use your neck. Don't lift that head up. You don't need to see me or the other people in class. Belly tight. Keep your neck relaxed. 5 more seconds. We are done. All right, let's roll over to the other side. Gingerly if you're me. Gingerly if you're not me. Okay. Again, I'm not positive I'll be able to do this one, but I'm going to give it the old college try. Okay. So, lying on your side, you're going to lift those legs up and down like this. Your shoulders stacked, your hips stacked, your knees and ankles stacked, your neck relaxed, but your core engaged. You're using these muscles here, and that's not going to be for me. So I'm going to start the watch. Ready, get set, go. You're going to lift 2 legs up and down. You're doing 2 legs. I'm not. It's not for me today, so I'm just going to do 1 leg. You can't do the 2. I'm listening to my body. I want you to do the same. But if you can get 2 legs up, I want you to be doing 2 legs. It makes you use these muscles a lot more, which is why it hurts me so much. And it's not worth it to be in pain. Neck is relaxed. Breathe. It is a nice stretch for me, so that's good. I'm listening to my body just like I always ask you to. Make sure your neck is relaxed down. You've got 2 legs going up and down to my 1 leg going up and down. And if you fatigue with the 2 legs, then you could join me with 1 leg. That'd be cool. Three, 2, 1, done. All right. We are next going to come up onto our hands and knees. And we're going to do a glute raise. So this is kind of like the bird dog, but you're going to keep both hands down, and you're going to do 1 leg at a time. You're going to bend your foot so that you're pushing your heel towards the ceiling. You're going to try to keep yourself level. You're going to bring that heel towards the ceiling using the glute muscles. Try to keep those hips down as low as you can so you're level. All right, ready? Get set. Let's go. Heel towards the ceiling. Belly button to your spine. Pull your shoulders down away from your ears. Try to keep those hips down. Look straight down at the mat. Between your hands, you don't need to look up at me. Once you figure out what you're doing, just bring that heel towards the ceiling. Using the gluteus maximus now. You're using your low back muscles. You're using your core muscles. You're using your arm muscles. Bring that heel to the ceiling. Bring the leg all the way in if you want, but you don't have to. 7 seconds. If you fatigue, you're done. However, we're all done now. Have a seat back on your hips for a second to stretch it out. And then we're going to do the other side. Alrighty, come on back up onto your hands and knees. Pull your shoulders down away from your ears. Push your belly button into your spine. And let's do the other leg. Bend that foot so you're going to be pushing your heel towards the ceiling. Let's go. Keep those hips as level as you can. Heel to the ceiling. Belly button to your spine. Shoulders are down. I bet you're looking great. Shoulders stay pulled away from your ears. Try to keep those hips level. A little harder for me today than usual. Breathe. Push that heel towards the ceiling. that glute. Try to pull those hips down. Breathe. Almost done. One. All right. Knees are together. Sit back on your feet. Drop your head down between your arms. Breathe. Guess what? We are done. We get to stretch now. Yay! All right, so we got through all of the exercises, and we're going to lie on our back. We're going to stretch out. So roll onto your back. Keep my hair out. Straighten out your legs. And if your shoulders allow you to, bring your arms up over your head. If your room allows you to, bring your arms up over your head. But if your room doesn't or your shoulders don't, you find a comfortable position for you, and you do what you can do. Tuck your chin in. Just let gravity push you down. Take some nice deep breaths. All right, bring your arms down by your sides. Pull your fingers and toes towards your head and push your shoulders down. Stretching out your hands, your forearms. Your chin is tucked in. Breathe. Now let it all flop. Bring your knees up. Put your feet flat. You're going to take your left ankle today, put it on your right thigh, and push your left knee away with your chin tucked in and your shoulders down. Nice deep breaths. If you want, you can pull the other leg up. Tuck your chin in, relax your shoulders. Feel that stretch somewhere in the vicinity of the outside of your left hip, your left thigh, your left knee. Set your right foot down on the ground if you picked it up. Straighten your left leg up in the air. Hands go behind your left thigh. Straighten your right leg out on the floor. Tuck your chin in. Relax your shoulders. A bit. So you can see that my right foot is flexed. My left foot is flexed. My chin is tucked in. My shoulders are down. I've got both legs as straight as I can get them. Nice deep breaths. Now you're going to pull that leg a little bit closer. Your knee will probably bend. That's okay. And move that ankle around. Point, flex, circles. Chin tucked in, shoulders down. Now I'd like you to take your arms out to your sides like you're a letter T. And you're going to take that left leg and you're going to drop it over to your right. Let everything stretch. You don't have to have both arms on the ground. You don't have to have both legs on the ground. You're just trying to stretch, not strain. Tighten your belly. Take your right hand, put it by the inside of your left thigh. Bring your left leg up, hug your left knee into your chest, tuck your chin in. Push your shoulders down. All right, set your left foot down on the mat. Take your right ankle, put it on your left thigh. Push your right knee away. Tuck your chin in, push your shoulders down. If that feels good, leave it there. If not, you could also pull your left leg up. Change that stretch slightly. All right, set your left leg down. Straighten your right leg up in the air. Hands go behind your right thigh. Straighten your left leg out on the floor. Tuck your chin in, relax your shoulders. Try to get both legs as straight as you can and flex both feet as much as you can. You're holding that leg up with your arms, not your neck. So make sure you relax that neck. Now you're going to pull that leg a little closer. Your knee might bend. That's okay. And move your ankle around. Point, flex, circles, breathe. Chin is tucked in. arms go out to your sides like you're a letter T with your palms facing the ceiling. Drop your right leg over to your left. Just let gravity push you down. You don't need to strain anything. We're just looking for a stretch. Tighten your abdomen. Take your left hand, put it by the inside of your right thigh. Push that leg up. Now you're going to hug your right knee into your chest. Pull your shoulders down as you pull your knee in. Your arms, not your neck. Now you're going to add your left leg to it. So both knees are hugged in. Tuck your chin in. Roll a little left and a little right. You don't have to. That is completely up to you. All right, now you're going to stop in the middle with the bottoms of your feet facing the ceiling for a happy baby stretch. You can roll left and right again if you'd like. You don't have to. You're going to feel this in your low back, in your glutes, in your hamstrings. Tuck the chin in. Pull your shoulders down. You can reach your hands down your legs towards your shins or your ankles or the bottoms of your feet. Tuck your chin in. Relax your shoulders. And breathe. All right, let go of those legs. Tighten your belly and roll over or roll up onto your stomach or your side for a quad stretch. So I'm going to put my hair up real quick. Some people like to lie on their side, so you're going to lie on one side then and put your head down on your arm. Others like to lie on your stomach. I prefer the stomach, but I'll demonstrate the side real quick. So if you want to do the quad stretch on your side, you lie on your side, you take your top leg, you bend your heel towards your buttock. If you'd like to do it on your stomach, you're going to lie on your stomach with one fist under your forehead, the other arm goes back by your side, then you bend that leg, and gently bring your heel towards your buttock. If you do grab your pant leg, sock, shoe, foot, or ankle, by all means do, stretching out the front of the thigh. Breathe. Let your head relax down on your hand, whether you've got your forehead on your fist or your ear on your arm. Feel the stretch on the front of the thigh of the leg that is bent. All right, let go of that leg. Switch sides. If you're on your side, roll over. If you're on your stomach, switch the arm that's under, or the fist that's under your forehead. Bend the other leg. Gently bring your heel towards your buttock. If you can grab something, do. If you can't, don't. Relax your neck and shoulders. Now you're going to come on up onto your elbows. Drop your head down, stretching out the back of your neck. You can either stay here, or if it feels good to you, you can come up and do a cobra stretch. I can tell already that's not going to feel good to me, so that's not for me today. For you today, you may come up onto your hands, but it is not for me. Shoulders are down, whichever one you're doing. If you're still on your elbows, you can keep stretching out your neck. If you're up on your hands, you could actually lean your head slightly back. All right, hands and knees now. You're going to push your back up and drop your head down. Drop your back down, lift your head up. Push your back up, drop your head down. From this position, sit back on your feet, drop your head between your arms. Walk your arms as far away from your body as you can. Drop your head down. Stretch out those lats, stretch out your low back, your quads, the front of your ankles. Shift your hips over 1 foot. Walk your hands to the opposite edge of the mat and lean away. Relax your neck. Your hands back to the middle, shift. Go over the other foot, hands go to the opposite edge of the mat, and lean away. You're going to try to relax your neck. Come on back to the middle. Come on up onto your knees. You're going to take one leg, put it in front of you. The leg that stays back, that arm is going to go up. Bend behind your head, tuck your chin in, push your head back into your hand. Torso tall, stretching out that hip flexor. Shoulders stay down. Feel the stretch from your tricep all the way through your hip. And let's switch sides. Torso tall. The leg that's back, that arm goes up, bends behind your head, tuck your chin in, push your head back into your hand. Then you can gently come forward as long as this knee doesn't go in front of these toes, and you keep that shoulder down. Both shoulders, really. All right, let's stand up. Calf stretches, and then we're done. One foot in front of the other. Back leg is straight. Back heel is down, front leg bends, roll your shoulders back and down, and breathe. Stretching the top part of the calf of the leg that is back. Now keeping that heel down, bend your back leg slightly. Feel that stretch differently now, lower, deeper, maybe through your heel a little bit more. Roll your shoulders back and down. And let's switch sides. The leg that is back is straight. Roll your shoulders back and down, your front leg bends. Stretching the top part of that calf. Pull your shoulders back and down again. Nice deep breaths. Now, keeping that heel down, bend that back leg slightly. Breathe. You look good. All right, come on up to standing. Let's do 3 deep breaths, and then we're done. Again. And my arms disappear. Again. Thank you for joining me today. I hope that you got a good workout in. I hope that you stay strong, that you feel good, and that you'll be back again. And I hope to see you at the Y soon. Take care.